Imagine a city so powerful, it stood for over 1,000 years, guarding the crossroads of Europe and Asia, an untouchable fortress of wealth, culture, and religion. But in 1453, after centuries of resistance, this magnificent city crumbled. How did Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire, fall? What led to the collapse of one of history's most formidable cities? Let's dive into the gripping tale of Constantinople's rise, its golden age, and the dramatic siege that ended it all. Constantinople's strategic rise. Constantinople's story begins in 330 AD when the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great moved the capital of the Roman Empire to Byzantium, renaming it after himself. With its strategic position on the Bosporus Strait, it became the New Rome, straddling Europe and Asia. This location allowed it to dominate trade routes, and the city quickly grew wealthy and influential. Constantinople's importance wasn't just in trade. It became the religious heart of the empire when Constantine made Christianity the official religion. The stunning Hagia Sophia, completed in 537 AD, became the crown jewel of Byzantine architecture and a symbol of the empire's power and faith. The height of the Byzantine Empire. Under leaders like Emperor Justinian I.e., Constantinople flourished. It was the largest, richest city in Europe for centuries, filled with bustling markets, exotic goods, and towering buildings. The Byzantine Empire, with Constantinople at its core, was a beacon of art, culture, and military strength. Its defenses were legendary. The city's triple-layered walls, especially the Theodosian walls, protected it from countless invasions. In the 7th and 8th centuries, Constantinople successfully repelled sieges from the Persians, Arabs, and Bulgars, thanks in part to its fearsome secret weapon, Greek fire, a mysterious incendiary weapon used to devastate enemy fleets. Internal struggles, and the Great Schism. But even the strongest cities faced challenges from within. Over time, political infighting and religious divisions began to weaken the Byzantine Empire. One of the biggest blows came in 1054, during the Great Schism, when the Christian Church split into the Roman Catholic Church in the West and the Eastern Orthodox Church in Constantinople. This schism wasn't just religious, it destabilized the empire politically as well. Constantinople's ties to the Western world frayed, leaving it more isolated. And the empire's enemies took notice: the Fourth Crusade and devastation. One of the darkest moments for Constantinople came in 1204, during the Fourth Crusade. Originally, this crusade was meant to retake Jerusalem, but due to complex political motives and financial promises, the Crusaders ended up attacking Constantinople instead. The city, once thought impregnable, fell to Christian crusaders. They sacked the city, destroying priceless treasures and leaving a third of the population homeless. The Byzantine Empire was left in ruins. Though the Byzantines reclaimed the city in 1261, Constantinople never fully recovered. Its population dwindled, and its wealth was severely diminished. The rise of the Ottomans. While Constantinople struggled to rebuild, a new power was rising to the east, the Ottoman Empire. Founded in 1299, the Ottomans expanded rapidly, seizing territory in both Europe and Asia. By the 15th century, Constantinople was practically surrounded by Ottoman lands. At the helm of this expansion was Sultan Mehmed II. Ambitious and determined, Mehmed saw Constantinople as the ultimate prize. In 1453, at just 21 years old, he set his sights on the city and prepared for the siege. The Siege of 1453. On April 6, 1453, Mehmed I's forces, over 100,000 strong, began their siege of Constantinople. The city, defended by fewer than 7,000 soldiers, was vastly outnumbered. Mehmed employed a new, terrifying weapon, gunpowder cannons. The largest, known as the basilica, was capable of hurling massive stone balls at the city's walls. For nearly 2 months, the walls of Constantinople withstood constant bombardment, but the city's defenders were running out of time. Despite desperate pleas for aid, Constantinople received little help from its European allies. On May 29, 1453, the Ottomans launched their final assault. The Fall and Legacy. After over 1,000 years, Constantinople, once the heart of a mighty empire, had fallen. Mehmed II entered the city and claimed it as the capital of the Ottoman Empire, renaming it Istanbul. The Hagia Sophia was converted into a mosque, symbolizing the city's transformation. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and is often considered the end of the Middle Ages. The siege changed the course of history, not only shifting the balance of power, but also introducing new military technology, such as the use of gunpowder, which would revolutionize warfare in the centuries to come.